Jump in, let's go for a ride. Alrighty guys, what's going on? If you can see my last video that we just posted, me and my buddy Bane here, we installed the Injen intake on my Genesis, and we'll do a little pull. Traction control off. It is throatier. I went with the short ram instead of the cold air intake. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay though. I got the windows down at like 90. I think I can feel a little bit more of a torquiness to it. I know that you guys probably can't hear it, but if you were to actually get this intake, I think you'll be pleased by the sound, but don't expect like huge numbers out of it. Intakes definitely don't do that. I gotta turn my AC on.
You're just fucking hot in here.
It's so fucking hot. Yeah, but I definitely don't think that you're actually gonna have any like huge numbers. That this intake isn't for that. I think it's more for like visual. It makes your engine bay look a little bit better, and I don't know, it makes your engine sound a little bit throatier. You can hear the induction, but it's definitely not. It's not a boosted car, so you're not going to be able to really hear a whole lot of induction, but you can hear it, I guess. I just wanted something done to my engine a little bit, just to make it look a little bit better. I did go with the black intake tube instead of the chrome. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner, you know.
Not so much showy.
Yeah. I mean, you've been in my car quite a bit before. Does it feel or sound any different to you?
I think that I can hear it more when the windows are down and you do a couple of pulls. I can hear a sound difference, but I'm also sitting on the side that the intake sits on.
Right.
So it's getting blown in my face. I can hear it. You know, it's a subtle sound. It's nothing like, you know, on a turbo or a boosted car, you can hear the blow off on it. But I think it definitely gives it a little bit more of a yeah. Especially like you said, like in the lower gears, the first and second gears, I get a more feeling of getting pushed back into my seat. Not so much on the higher gears, you know, third or fourth or whatever, but I feel a difference. But that isn't my car. I'm not in it every single day driving.
Right. No, I could kind of feel it like before I put it on, and I could be in like third gear and just hit the gas a little bit, and it doesn't really do anything. But then I put the intake on, and I don't know if that's where a little bit of that torque, you can feel it a little bit more. I think. I don't know if it's just me or my mind's just messing with me, but I mean overall, I mean it seems like a decent purchase. I mean it was $200 for an intake. So I mean for something that gives your car a little bit cooler noise, I guess, you're not really going to get. I'm going up a big hill. Maybe it gives it a little bit cooler noise, and look better in your engine bay, 370. That's sexy. Sorry, you guys probably didn't see that, but it was badass, a white one. It makes your engine bay look a little bit better. It gives you a little bit cooler noise, but for power, don't expect to really feel anything or get any big numbers or anything like that. It's just something that I wanted to do. I mean, it makes your engine bay, or it makes your engine breathe a little bit better. I mean, like they do say that they have dyno results and they get up to like 10 wheel horsepower from an intake, but I'll do one last pull once all this traffic's out of my way.
Yeah, it does make the engine bay look a lot better because the stock intake is really big and boxy, and it's a big ass plastic box.
It still scoots though.
It does.
It's pretty quick.
That was 100 pull.
Yeah.
But I think with the engine intake, it gives it a muscle feel under the hood rather than a bunch of plastic thrown in there, and it just looks like any other normal car that you see.
Yeah.
So I think it does help with appearance. It gives it a stronger appeal to it.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it seems like a decent purchase. I mean, for only a couple $100, I mean, you can't really get much better than that. I mean, if you want big horsepower numbers, I mean, you gotta spend some money to get it. And I mean, if you're just looking for something that makes your engine bay look a little bit cooler, and you want a little bit better noise, I mean, an intake is really good for if your car was boosted, because you actually hear your blow off a lot better, but you're not gonna get any big numbers. But overall, I mean, I like it. I mean, I'm definitely pleased with what I got. I mean, for the price. But thanks for riding along with me. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments below. If you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to ask. I do try to answer as many questions as I can when I have time. But I'll try to get back to you guys if you guys ask questions. I'll also put a link up here in the corner too for the installation of the engine. Definitely give yourself a few hours of time. I mean, for me, when I'm videotaping, everything takes twice as long. So I probably spent 3 hours installing it, but I was also trying to get other shots and make it look better for you guys. But it's a pretty easy install, so go check that video out too. So till next time, guys, make sure to always remember, keep it random. Peace.